So this is some pre-made cake batter. It's from a mix and some white muffin cups and a tablespoon portion scoop, and you're just going to put about 3 tablespoons into each cup so that it's about 3/4 of the way full. So the ingredients are 1½ teaspoons of vanilla, 3 3/4 cups of powdered sugar, half a stick of Crisco, and a stick of butter. So you're going to cream the butter and the Crisco in your mixing bowl until they're incorporated and sort of light and fluffy. Then you're going to add the powdered sugar about 1 cup at a time. So you don't want to add it too quickly or else it'll puff up all over the place. Then you can add the vanilla and add milk if it's too thick. Once this is done, I'm going to color it yellow. So I'm just using a round tip, it's really big, and you're going to go around the edge of the cupcake and then keep going around, coming in a little bit more each time, and then let go of the pressure at the top. So I'm using a Silipat. It's really flexible, but you can use any nonstick surface. So I have a ball of pre-colored yellow fondant. It's satin ice brand, and I'm just going to knead it in my hands to get out all of the harder clumps and to get a smooth, even, good for working with consistency. So I'm going to rip off a little ball, roll it up in my hands, and I want to roll it in the palm of my hands so I can use the heat of my hands to melt out any of the cracks. Then I'm just going to kind of roll it down into an oval shape. So now we're going to make some edible paint. This is some black Wilton icing color gel. We're going to use a toothpick and a little bowl and some water. And all you're going to do is put some icing gel into the little bowl. I'm using about a half a teaspoon. Then you're going to add about an equal amount of water, so about a half a teaspoon of water. I'm going to have a little whisk, or you can use a fork, and you just want to mix it up until all the lumps are out and all the water and the gel is mixed together. It's a nice paint. So here's our paint and our little oval, it's the body of the bee. And we're just going to use the end of a really small ball tool to paint the stripes on the bee. So you're just going to dip it in and make a nice even stripe all the way around to the bee. You don't have to do the bottom. So if you noticed, I left a lot of the front open for the face, and then I went all the way down the back, about 3/4 of the way I left for the face. I'm just going to use the same little ball tool and press in and make 2 little eyes, and then you're going to kind of make a U for the mouth. Now we're going to make the wings, so here's 2 little balls of white fondant, and you're just going to flatten them out till they're about a 1/4 inch thick, and then you're going to pinch the corners to make like a teardrop kind of shape, still keeping them pretty thick. And then I have the end of a ball tool, the sculpting tool. You can also use a knife, and you're just going to flatten the edge opposite of the point. And then you're going to use the same tool to make some veining on it, kind of like a leaf. Here's some gum paste glue. You can use water or any other type of edible glue. And I'm just taking that same little tiny ball tool, and I'm going to put some glue on the flat end of my wing. You don't want to put too much, but you want to put enough that'll stick. Then you just want to stick it on the side of the bee. You want to do the same for the other wing. And then stick them on and move them down so that they lay flat against your surface. So that's the finished bumblebee. He's really cute. So you're just going to take the bee and place it anywhere on the cupcake. You can kind of put it on the side, or you can put it right on top. And that's the finished cupcake.